Good morning. And it's a lovely day here at Little Rocket Labs. Tomorrow's going to be a rainy day, which is a nice break from the heat. Whew, that's what the TV says. What do you think, Leo? You know what? I have a spray bottle. I don't know where I got a spray bottle from. What do you think, Pico? What have you got planned today, Pico? Beep, boop, 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 boop. All right, I'm counting on you, buddy. Yeah, I don't know what he said. But I'm going to put the spray bottle up. It just takes up room. Do a little sort. See if we got any doubles. We do. I think I'll donate that. Looks good. Alright. And we just head on over here. And here's the donation bin. And we plop that in there. And it says, deliver steel beams. It says that every day, it seems like. Everybody wants a steel beam. Let's see how many steel beams we've racked up overnight. Well, we don't have any alerts, so we should have gotten quite a few. Right, Leo? Looks like we got 100, 250. 250. That will put us up to 500 steel beams, and we only have 100 left to go. Nice. And then we'll fulfill the demand for steel beams for the moment. Alright. 250 steel beams. On the way to the university. Place the planks at the boardwalk. Okay, let's go get the planks, Leo. And we go down here. Really? Just 20 in a stack? Well, I think we... Actually... You know what? Let's take half that, because I think that's all we need. 10, right? Yeah. We got exactly 10 boards. And we gotta go place them ourselves. Let's go fix the boardwalk. It's down on the pier. No, past the pier. Gonna repair the boardwalk. Leo is chasing us. I feel like he's chasing a car. You know? Although Toasty is not as fast as a car, but for this area where everybody's a pedestrian, he's fast. Alright. Here we go, Toasty. Let's just place a board. Ding. Ding. We're getting it fixed. We're repairing this place one board at a time. We've repaired the boardwalk. Yay! We gotta talk to Angela. I think she's on the other side of the boardwalk. What do you think? I don't know. I just want to know where this goes. Surely it leads to Angela. Oh, a swimming pool. We must read the sign. Dedicated to the machine spirit, tireless at her work. It looks like there's a bunch of rusty objects at the bottom, but I can't quite make out what they are. Clock tower needs a lot of gears. Here's my donation. Oh, there's a port for gears. I see the port. You want a lot of gears. That's a lot of gears. Alright. Let's think about this. For gears, you need what? Iron plates. That's it. Well, that's stone and stone. I don't see any iron here. Nope, no iron. Oh, transporting that all the way over there could be quite a nightmare. Well, maybe we can run a conveyor belt across this. That's probably stone as well. That's not iron. Really? I told you it was stone. Where's Angela? She's in the house. Angela! Angela! There you are. I've got the boardwalk all patched up. No way! Could you teach Michael a thing or two? Thanks, Morgan. There's this pond with a weird contraption back there. Do you know anything about it? I've heard it's some kind of old clock. There's no one seen it working in years. Supposedly people just used to throw things into the pond to make wishes. Maybe I'll wish for more cells. Thanks for your help, Morgan. Make sure you stop by if you need any furniture. And we earned 1,000 coins. And we have an alert back at the factory. Looks like we ran out of... it's probably like the stone area. I'm gonna just stroll up here for a second. You know, I'm looking for an iron deposit. If there was an iron deposit over here somewhere... Such a long way over here. Yep. I'm doing this. And it says no. You cannot place conveyors on a boardwalk. You know, I probably need the cranes. We're just going to leave that there for now. We will come back with cranes. You hear me? Cranes. We're not crazy. So, the train is sunk in. Okay, gotcha. Anyhow. We get all that done. How much money? We have 3,000 coins. 3,000 coins. Where was that $3,000 backpack? Was it down here in the general store? wooden chest, splitter, drill, donation bin, assembler. Do you want to purchase this medium backpack? Yes, I do. Alright, does that give me... It gives me another stripe of inventory. Yes. And that means there's going to be a large backpack somewhere someday. Right, right. Alright. So we got an alert going off down here somewhere. And I think it's right here in this area. And it is. This guy wants to be there. This guy's got a telephone pole in his way. So we're going to put him right there. Which means there we go. Now the steel beam production's going to pick up, right? We hope so. There is 100 more steel beams. I did not expect for 100 more to be made already. We keep it under that high production. And it's working out for us. Really? 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 I have steel beams to deliver. Okay. There's that one. It's not going to be far too long. We're going to run out of iron over here. Alright, Toasty. Let's get these 100 steel beams where they need to go, right? They go into the college campus. There we go. And that will research us the bumper. And we have completed the boardwalk. And yeah. We have, haven't we? Let's see what we got going here. A delivery. You know, it's late at night. How about we tuck in for the night early? Oh, that is Auntie. I thought that was somebody else for a moment. I know we're delivering the rocket parts, Auntie. We're working on it. We're working on it, Auntie. He really wants us to get those rocket parts in there. I need those circuit boards. I need those circuit boards. Alright, we got a Fix It Up box as our post-it. And we made $1,000. We are 86% done with those stage 1 rocket parts. I have no idea how many stages there are. But it's raining today. Well, the TV said it was going to rain today. What's the TV say it's going to do tomorrow? Tomorrow's going to be hot and sunny. Wear some sunscreen. Okay, but today it's raining. Uh-huh. Anyway, we're off to the university. And here at the university. Alright, I've got this new bumper blueprint that will let you move large crates around. You can use it like a splitter to divide the belts of crates in multiple output belts. Just please don't use them to turn the town into a life-size pinball machine. Alright. What else? Power pole level 2 can span the distance twice as far. Well, do it to it. Especially since we don't have those. Perfect. Once the requirements are delivered, we can get started on drafting the blueprints for you. What do we need? Steel beams. Really? I never would have guessed. You're the first person ever to ask for steel beams. And you only need 600 of them. 400 copper wire, 200 heat sinks. I think I already got all that made. We'll find out. Alright. So we are going over to the copper section and filling out a little shopping list. Shopping! Alright, so wires. We need 400 of those. So what we do is we just return what we got. We go 100, 250. Once that fills up again, we'll have enough. Okay, and over here, how many of these do we need? 200 heat sinks. Alright, 100, 200. And as far as the copper wire goes, I'm going to open that wide up. We're almost out of copper. Let's stock up on that wire. Right. Copper wire and a heat sink and that's my stash. 100, 250. Yep. 200 heat sinks. 250. We just need more copper wires. And I don't know. What are we storing over here? Just ore. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I guess I was just trying to get rid of that ore pile. Alright. 600 steel beams. Well, what do you think, Leo? Do you think we got 600 steel beams? After all, we just made, what? Probably over 2,000 steel beams moved out already? Over that, you say? Really? I can't keep track. Well, there's 100, 200, and 50. 250 steel beams. How many do we need? 600, you say? That's a lot. Are you sure? Yep. Okay. I know, Leo. I know you don't talk. I'm just being silly. But that's a lot of steel beams. Yep. And we just keep running out of ore over and over. But we have no alerts. Everything's going. I like a rainy day. Alright. Let's get on Toasty. And let's see what else we can do. Hey Toasty, let's go look at that bulletin board. You know, the one where we work for cash. It says a delivery for William. Deliver 9 heavy-duty motors. Okay. What about Tia? Tia wants 20 cable cranes. Oh, we can't do that one yet. Deliver 2,000 stones, 750 iron plates. Good lord. Let's go get the heavy duty motors. One of these is 500. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I don't think we can do that inside of a day. I don't know if the jobs expire after a day. Well, guess I could find out by accepting one and just letting it expire. Could. I could. But let's deliver these motors. Alright. William's waiting on him. Where's William? He lives in that house down by the pier. Okay. Is it the house on the beach? No. First house on the left. Thank you, GPS. William. Hi there. I don't think we've met. I'm Morgan. Oh, hi. I'm Morgan. I'm William. Sorry. I was just lost in thought for a moment there. Did you just arrive in town? I did, though. I used to live here a long time ago. I'm staying with my Auntie Alanka at the old silo. You don't say. I've always been curious about that place. I just moved there a few days ago myself. I came to study astronomy under Elise at the Observatory. She's a very gifted scientist. But we had to close down the observatory after the telescope malfunctioned. She's been staying at my place until we could get it up and running, but it's just a tiny cottage, not nearly as sophisticated as what she probably used to. You'll have to keep me updated on your progress, though. Hopefully one day we can be of some help. Okay. Hey. Thanks, Morgan. I really needed the help. Been so busy lately with my research, I haven't had time to get this myself. There we go. We made the delivery, and he paid us. That works for me. Alright. We made some money for the day. And we still got stuff going to the... I'm going to accept this job and I'm going to sleep on it. You know what? Let's do a take all. And we need 400 copper wire, it says. Okay. We don't have all that either. Well, how about that? Yeah. I probably should sleep on it and not deliver anything. So I'm going to deliver everything I've got. Yep. And this person lives where? Bridge repair. I'm thinking it must be the observatory. It's labeled. So we just cross the bridge and then head north to the observatory. Hey, Cliff. Hi there, Morgan. I was just hoping to see you there. I thought this sole one to respond to the job was going to be this little fellow here, Pico. Hey, Pico, I like your spirit. You know, it's been years since this bridge collapsed. There was some talk about fixing it, a lot of bit of work here and there, but nothing ever came of it. To be honest, I can't even remember now why we stopped working on it. Feels like nothing ever changes around here these days. People are content staying exactly where they are. You'll have to forgive me, my dear. I've spent a long time in this town. I'm still remembering when things were booming. It's a real shame to see how far things have fallen since then. Do you think we can fix it ourselves? I'm not sure, to be honest. But it's worth a try, isn't it? I love that idea. If you're up for the work, what we need is someone to gather and build all the materials for the repairs. Here's a supply depot. The materials can be delivered here by hand or using conveyor belts. See what materials are needed by inspecting the building. I don't know about you, but I think it's about time we get our hands dirty with this one. I couldn't agree more. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Yep. Steel plates. I thought it asked for spring copper wire. That's the research. Okay. I didn't bring any steel plates. My bad. I just threw my wire in there. And if I've already got it loaded up, it's just going to be extra. How about that? Well, we still need 50 copper wire. I don't see any on the belts. Nope. Alright, good. Now I've just got to go back and we've delivered all the heat sinks, but obviously I got the wrong ones on there. Okay. Alright, that should take care of that. Now for those steel plates. We needed how many? 750. Okay. Well, that's 550. Let's go deliver the steel plates to the bridge we're repairing. It's just a partial load. But we can finish the iron plates probably next load. And the stone's going to take a little bit extra. And I might as well open up the stone storage wide. Yep. I'm going to open that one all the way up. Now, we've got we just need 50 more copper wire and a lot more steel beams. There's all the copper wire we need. And while I'm here, there's 150 steel beams. And 150 steel beams is going to be 50 short. Well, I think we did a good job. It's a pretty good job. I usually have some of those on me. Lets me craft things on the fly. Of course, these steel plates also do that for me. And I think I'm completely bone dry. That's conveyor belts. There they are. That's 100 steel beams. And that would take me to 650. I need another 100 more. And a lot of stone. Iron plates and copper wire. Steel beams and heavy duty motors. Well, well, well. You know, I bet you we need those for the mine. And those will come later. I think we have all those under production. Maybe everything. Don't have a place for wood. And the boardwalk. Okay, so that falls under repairs. Research. We are missing somebody in town. Let's track that person. We will talk to everyone in town later. Okay, that's Leo and Toasty. I don't see the person in town. Where would this person be? Maybe they'll be there when we wake up. And we went to sleep. We got a happy post-it. Nice. Probably because we made some money. 280 bucks ain't bad. And we've produced lots of items. I did not mean to hit you. I feel so wrong. Okay. The one person we haven't talked to is not marked on the map. I don't know why it said that it was going to mark it on the map. But it lied. It lied. We got it track on screen. There should be one person left to talk to. Is it Veronica? I don't know. She's at the cafe, yeah. I think it might be... What? Maybe? I don't know. Alright. We have not been up to the observatory. It's a new day. We gotta check on those steel beams. And once we get those steel beams, what, 200 more? We need 200 more. Go for 200, go for 200. We need to fulfill our grocery checklist of 200. That's 150. We only need 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. That's what we need. 200. 200 steel beams. Alright. We need, we need to get these 200 steel beams off to the university. Alright. Now we need, let's see, we got 100 iron plates. And we actually needed 200. So let's go down here and get another 100 iron plates. I believe that's going to be like right here. That's 200 iron plates. And now we just use the rest of the expanse of our inventory to fill up on stone. However much stone we got, we throw back the change and keep the rest. And that means we got 100, 200, 350. 350 to add to our 2,000 request. go get a toasty and make a delivery. We have no alerts, outstanding alerts, but that big stone's got an exclamation mark on it. That means it's fixing to go bye-bye. And we've been mining on it for so long. Just, you know, kind of feel like I've been taking advantage of it. Alright. All the steel beams in, and we're almost up. Really? 18? I got an 18. I have an odd number. Anyway. We are working on the stone. The steel beams are on their way. Yeah. It's Saturday, and we have an alert. Oh, that's the coal. We need to move a coal drill. A coal drill. Alright. I'm going to park you here because I can't get you back through those doors. And we just pop it. And move it. And really, it's been a while since I've had a request for a telephone pole. I want to put it there. I see what happened. So that pole, we'll just take that pole out and we'll put it back. And then I will fix this one. You're the one in the wrong spot. Looks like we're good for now. Let's leave that the way it is. And we got to get to the university. University is ready and waiting on us. Is Toasty ready? Toasty's ready. We'll just run over here to the university and fulfill our research for a level 2 power pole, which means we can redesign our whole electric grid. And with that, we've grown a new type of power pole. It spans the distance twice as far as the original. Keep in mind that it will need to connect to other poles of the same type to reach the new distance. Power pole level 2. Done. We have finished tier 3. And we cannot start on tier 4 yet. But that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Did I grab? No, I didn't. Okay. It's not very much. I think we've already made the run. Yeah, because we got all the iron plates. Yep, we've got all the iron plates. We're 918. This is going to put us over 1,000 stone delivered. And we did sleep on it, and it did not disappear. So you get more than one day. That's for sure. Yep, we're up to 1,068 stone. And with that, we're going good. All right. I guess I'll go ahead and go to bed early. And we'll see what we have in the morning. But I'm going to call it there for today. And if you made it this far, do like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a whole lot. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.